fresh, but it's kind of eaten.
Yeah, sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now.
Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Cece, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. I hope that you would stay, subscribe, and become a part of the Fashion Ceesta family. Here over on my channel, I show you how to be your baddest bitch at an affordable cost, and today we are doing a long overdue chit chat. Get ready with me. There's been so much that's been going on in my life, and obviously y'all know when I get gone it's because life is happening, and life has really been happening. So I just kind of wanted to sit down and update you guys on all of the good things, the sad things that have been going on in my life. So if you guys have missed me on this platform and you guys have been noticing the gaps in between my content, then this video may sum it up. Y'all know I got ADHD, so maybe not, but either way, I've used a lot of new products. So if you guys are interested in seeing what those products are and how they wear, which clearly we see the faces beat, so obviously it's giving, but yeah, keep watching. I don't even know why I just sprayed that, because I'm literally about to take pictures and then take this makeup off. So it's kind of a waste of product, but it was PR, so maybe it wasn't really a waste of PR. You already know how my chit chat get ready with me's go. If you're new here, baby, I have ADHD so bad. So I have my whiteboard of all the things that I need to touch on and talk about in this video right next to me to try to keep me as on track as I can possibly be. All the products that I use will be listed down below in the description box. Y'all know that already. And I am gonna make sure that I leave them off to the side, not only because I'm gonna go back to inserting PNGs in my videos just in case I forget to post something, but also because when I'm going through and I'm editing and I'm trying to get all the affiliate links that I put in the description box, it just makes it easier for me to know what I use, in what order. Editing and cutting the video do be a little tedious, but what really be tedious is filling out that description box and making sure that I have all the products listed. So I probably won't be talking about them as much. Like I said, I am gonna pop PNGs on the screen so you guys know what I'm using when I'm using it. It's been a really long time since I've sat down and done a chit chat get ready with me. Like I said earlier, I definitely have ADHD, so me being able to stay on track and do stuff like this, it's not really the best. And besides, I hate some of the faces that I make when I'm talking, because the way that I customize my thumbnails, I like to go in and grab clips from when I'm like actually in the video doing my makeup, so that way the thumbnail is more animated and draws people in. As far as this chit chat get ready with me, it's ironic that I would sit down to do this, because literally in the middle of a depression episode. Like, my house looks crazy, I feel crazy, I've been doing nothing but honestly feeling like a zombie, getting marketing stuff and pre-order stuff knocked out for 427 Beauty, which I'm gonna elaborate on that in a little bit, and sleeping because this week has just not been the best, if I can be complete. The content that I needed to record this week kept getting pushed off because I felt like life kept kicking me in the ass, and I just said literally when I got the shower, like, girl, at the end of the day, you work for yourself, you an entrepreneur, and it's not that I don't get to have bad days, but like, I can't sit and dwell in it, because if I don't get up and show up for myself, then I don't make money. And if I don't make money, you guys don't get content, because I'm gonna be homeless. Let me not even say that. Let me not speak over my life. I will never be homeless. I will always be provided for. I will always be taken care of, regardless of what it looks like or feels like in the moment. God got me, period. Clearly, y'all know I've been absent. Like, if you go back and like look on my channel, you can see when I was like really consistent and like, you know, life was good, and this was like at the start of my entrepreneurship, and I was just so excited about all the opportunities. I was excited about school, and girl, entrepreneurship, I don't know, it's like, girl, I'm doing it, but sometimes I just really wonder if this shit is for me, because the way that this career shit, and I know it's because a lot of the things that I've been trying to do have involved other people and not just myself. So I have control over allowing it to control me, but I don't really have a lot of control over the way that things have been playing out. So that's really one of the reasons why I've pretty much been like super absent from the platform. Emotionally, I've been going through it. Like, I definitely have been having like some good days, but when the days are bad, they're bad. I don't know, y'all. I just been taking life in strides and doing the best I can with what I got. I want to start this off, I mean, that really wasn't all that positive to say. I want to start this off with something positive, but in regards to like my bullet points and things I want to talk about, I definitely want to start this off positive. If you guys don't know, if you follow me on this platform, then, well, let me not say that, because some of y'all may be clicking on my video for the very first time when this video goes live, and in that case, hi, my name is Cece. Welcome to my blabbling video. I am a makeup artist, and I've always wanted my own cosmetic line, and this year I made it happen. I was so nervous about launching this, about announcing this, about investing in this, simply because it was a lot of money involved in the back end process of this. Also, I have a little bit of anxiety around having people come in and be a part of something that I care about, meaning I needed other models, because you don't sell a brand simply by just using one shade in one face. And, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe some brands have done it, but that's not what we want for 427 Beauty, because although we are Black woman owned, we are inclusive, and I needed other people to be a part of my shoot. If y'all want a story time about how my hair photo shoot did not happen, I will definitely get on there, and well, I can definitely film that for y'all, so that way y'all understand my PTSD a little bit more, because I don't want to waste any time really elaborating on that. But nonetheless, let's just say it was a lot of back office stuff that I was super nervous about when it came to launching this. But this business is literally, what, maybe 7-8 years in the making. I always knew from the time that I started doing makeup that I wanted to have my own makeup company, because obviously I use makeup products in order to service my clients. So me being a businesswoman, it only makes sense that I eventually have my own products that I'm in turn using on my clients to sell to them. You guys will see some of my products later on in the video. 427 Beauty. It is an ode to myself. That sounds so vain just now, but it is an ode to myself. My birthday is April 27th, and I just feel like everything that the brand stands for, what it represents, why I started it, you know, it's perfect. If you guys are into astrology, which I definitely am, I am a Taurus. That's what April 27th falls under. The sign of Taurus is ruled by the planet Venus. And Venus represents like all things beauty and like love and, you know, how you express yourself and so on and so forth. And if I'm missing some points and you do astrology, please don't come in my comments jumping me. I just know that when you look at Venus in your chart, it has a lot to do with like love and beauty and like, you know, basically the things that you draw to, your passions. And for me to be a makeup artist and like this is my passion, my brand slogan is ruled by Venus, created with your beauty in mind, which, you know, she did that. One thing I can do is come up with some words and slogan. If you need a social media marketing manager, holla at me. I do that on the side too. The brand was initially supposed to be launched on my birthday, but it was just so much going on. There was a project that I thought I was gonna be able to tell y'all about come next month, but that's not happening. And that has also contributed to why I'm kind of in this little funky ass mood. Because I don't like when people play with my livelihood and my stability. It's not a good feeling, especially when it's causing me to miss out on money, but you know. So yeah, I've just been like in a really bad little funk, honestly, because of the project for next month. So I have some big decisions to make in regards to that, but you know, we move. What else can I do? I can't sit and bitch and complain about it. All I can do is what I can, which is hustle. Is what I'm good at, but I'm tired of doing that, and I hope that 427 Beauty is going to become the reason why I get to start saying no and really like putting my foot down when it comes down to a lot of stuff, because I do take pride in my brand, my ideas, the way that I'm going about investing in this, just everything. Like I'm really excited about 427 Beauty, and like I said, because of this project from that was supposed to happen next month, it messed with the launch of my business. I had this whole rollout planned and was rushing ultimately for nothing. 427 Beauty is a cosmetic line. Right now we just have brow products, lip glosses, and lip liners, which are called lip tracers and lip juice. And there are currently 4 shades. I wanted to launch with stuff that I know that the everyday person would use, because while I am a makeup artist, the everyday average woman is not a makeup artist, and I am highly aware of who my target audience is when it comes down to the people that will actually spend money. So I wanted to start off slow so that way I don't overwhelm myself in terms of, you know, spending unnecessary money. And just, I wasn't trying to start out with every single product that I feel like I could use, because hell, hopefully by next year, maybe in 5 years, you guys are watching me do full tutorials with products from my brand. But right now, you know, being that I'm not working per se, like I just work freelancing for myself, I had to start with what I could start with, and that was what I know would sell. And pre-sale has been going amazing. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so excited to see where this brand is going to grow, and not even so much as to where it's going to be at in 5 years, because I know it'll be big in 5 years. I'm really excited to see how we end the year out. Like I'm so excited for all the holiday sales coming up, Black Friday, Christmas, all of that. Like I'm so excited about those things. If you guys have not peeped already because you're not following me, and I have to say this again, y'all probably are following me. It's just my makeup page, and because I don't post myself on there, it's more so just my makeup clients. that could be why you guys might think that you don't follow me, because I switched. Y'all know, like, the Fashionceesta is what housed my makeup and my YouTube. And once I graduated from aesthetic school and I knew that I was going to like I wanted to get more, I wanted it to read as more professional. Not to say that the Fashionceesta isn't professional, because I feel like my YouTube platform is definitely going to turn into its own empire. But I just wanted to separate the two, because everything that I do on YouTube is not something that I do on my beauty business page. So if you guys have not followed my new The Fashionceesta page, I haven't posted any content on there yet. Well, actually, by the time you guys see this, I may have posted some of like my PR hauls and stuff on there, because ultimately what I'm going to use that page for is like to short form the content that I'm posting on here for you guys to see. So it'll kind of be like it'll definitely be my social media channel, but it'll be more of like a short form YouTube diary, if you will, for all the content that I post on here. So yeah, still using Instagram, and not so much YouTube, just because I feel like YouTube has definitely made it harder for people to make money. And I also want to address the people saying like, oh, they updated it. We all know AdSense really don't make you no money, but them lowering the requirements is not for AdSense. Like, yeah, it's not for that. So I got excited because I was like, ooh, I definitely know I'm completely over the threshold of what the new requirements are. It's just a matter of fighting for them 4,000 watch hours when you're not consistent. But my goal is to kick out some content so that way by the end of this month, which I have 13 days to make that happen, by the end of this month I want to be entered into the YouTube partner program again. I was, until they changed it to this 4,000 watch hours, and I'm sure it was because people like me who are not consistent, they didn't want them on this platform benefiting, which I feel like was BS, but you know, whatever. What can I do about it? I actually enjoy doing YouTube whenever I feel like doing YouTube, so I wasn't really tripping because I'm still getting brand deals. So that rolls me into the next thing that I wanted to talk about. Being a micro-influencer. There is money in that. And if you guys want me to go more into detail about what platforms I use to secure brand deals, how I go about approaching brands and reaching out to them to essentially like get deals, definitely let me know. I don't mind sharing. I don't believe in gatekeeping, because the information that I feel like people be trying to hide is literally something as simple that you can like look up and find in 0.5 seconds if you take the time out to do that, should I say. This is really pretty. Not I'm a plum blush girl now. Okay, Merit. I like this. I will definitely say like it gives skin. I really like this blush. I normally don't do like a red blush, but it's kind of eating. Hold on now, Merit. Not y'all trying to push my putty blush out the way, because y'all know I am an elf girl through and through. Maybe I wasn't, I mean, no, let me not shortchange that, because I definitely been feeling a little depressed. But it's just something about when I do my makeup that makes me feel a lot better. So maybe I just needed to take some time to get cute, because now I definitely feel a little bit better. Should have let it sit a little bit, but oh well. And I know I said I wasn't going to talk about products in this video, but I have been loving these Lancome all over concealers. They are amazing, okay? I'm gonna tell y'all the truth in this video, because maybe it's too long and ain't nobody gonna get to this part. But if y'all really rock with me and y'all be watching my videos and you do see this, comment down below in the comment section. It'll be our little inside joke. So I went to Ulta. This was probably like maybe 2-3 months ago. And I don't know if somebody just was about to quit, or they just hate their job that much, or it was genuinely an accident. But I got home and I'm trying to remember what was it that I bought when I went in there that day. It might have been some Morphe sprays or something. I don't remember what I bought, honestly. But I went in there and I bought some products. So when I got home, I sat down to like start preparing my kit, because I know for sure that the day that I went in there I had a client. Because to be honest, now that I'm a licensed esthetician, I don't really shop in stores like Ulta and Sephora no more, just keeping it completely honest. And that's because if you know, once you are a licensed girly, you get a pro discount. So I normally just order my stuff directly through the sites of the brands that I'm using, because I can use my pro discount. So Ulta and Sephora don't really see me as much anymore, unless it's a product that I just don't get a discount from and I like it so much I don't care about having to pay full price for it. So I say that to say this. I went into Ulta, and when I came home, I was like going through my bag and that concealer was in there. And y'all might judge me, because as a esthetician and somebody who is supposed to be practicing sanitation and stuff like that, I don't use it on a client, because it's adult foot applicator. So I definitely don't use it on clients. But I saw that concealer in there and I was like, the first thing I did was check my receipt, because this better not be on here, because if I'm not mistaken, there's definitely like a barcode or something on the it's like a barcode on the concealer. And so I was like, hold on, baby, they better not have charged me for this, because I didn't pick it up. So I'm thinking that it might have been like a tester or something that they had at the cash wrap. But when I told you it was brand new, looked like they had just laid out for a tester. And I was like, well, I ain't steal it. It was kind of, I guess, accidentally given to me. So I'm gonna just take it as a Lord sign that I needed to see what the Lancome concealer was about. And I just never took it back to them. Like, I mean, I didn't do it. Your employee did it. So I've been using it since then. And then Lancome reached out to me and it was like, oh my God, try the concealer. And I'm like, oh my God, I got a complimentary free Ulta. But y'all could definitely send me some more shades. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do like a PR video. And honestly, I feel like to catch up on my watch hours, but to also not bombard y'all, because y'all know I do get really long-winded, like right now, how y'all see me not doing what I'm supposed to be doing because I'm too busy talking. I'ma just make separate videos for all the stuff that I got in PR, and if it's like small little minuscule things, then I'll group them together. But I got a lot of stuff from Lancome. Like, they really like me, and I feel like, you know, once I start putting out the content for real and getting back to being like consistent, and maybe they'll start offering me even more collaborations, because I really do love the brand. Like, these concealers, and y'all already know that Lancome Monsieur Big mascara, the travel size one, that was my girl. Like, I love that concealer, not that concealer, I love that mascara. Like, for the longest, you guys didn't see me use anything else. Like, literally the only mascaras that I would use were almost always that Lancome Monsieur Big, their Real mascara by Benefit, and then now, as of lately, through like just once again Microinfluencer partnerships, I've come to love the Kush volumizing mascara and the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. That Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk is that girl, for real, for real. So we gonna see, y'all. Like I've really been stepping outside of the box and trying new things, because y'all know I'm a creature of habit and I like what I like, and that be that. So shout out to me for trying new things. Y'all see how my mood is changing? Like I really am like sad, but I know the power that like content creation has to like change my life and like get me out of this funk that I'm in. So I just feel like as I'm doing my makeup and like really just doing something that I love is definitely kind of turning my mood around in a sense. Let me know if y'all want those PR hauls, because I definitely can. I mean, I don't really think that I care if y'all ask for them. I think I'm gonna do it anyways, because personally I know when I get on that clock app, I love seeing what the girls are getting, especially the micro-influencer girls, because I feel like there's this big myth that you need to have a certain amount of followers in order to receive PR, when reality is, if a brand has a budget to shoot out numbers that they give these big influencers, they can definitely pay you to do UGC if they feel like you don't have a big enough following to bring in what they're trying to bring in. So with that being said, I will say that I personally, like on this platform, I think I have a little less than less than 3,000 subscribers right now, like today while I'm filming this video. And I have gotten paid brand collabs. Clearly I'm getting stuff from Lancome. I got some stuff from Morphe. Like, if you put out quality content, or they see, even, and the crazy part about it is a lot of the brand deals that I get, they're not even looking at the fact, oh, maybe I shouldn't say this. I'm gonna say it anyways, fuck it, because we honest on here. I don't even think that they look at the fact that like I'm not consistently posting. It's just the fact that when I have content that's centered around a product that I really like, or y'all are really rocking with something that I post, brands see that and they're like, hey sis, saw this video, huge fan of yours, what's your address, we're trying to send you something, and by the way, this is the budget. So I want to say to y'all, regardless of what the numbers look like, if you enjoy it, do it because you enjoy it, because the brands are looking, and we are in the age of the micro influencers. And it's not that the big influencers aren't getting the jobs anymore. It's the fact that some of them are making so much money that they've scaled their business to be able to offer something other than just having to sit in front of a computer and make content. I have to pause from that conversation real quick because we're about to use one of my products, and it is my brow potion in the shade Chocolate. Yeah, like I was saying about the brands, they, like, these major influencers are at a point where a lot of them have scaled their brand to where if they decide they never want to do another piece of content again, like, they're good. And the brands need social media interaction, so if they're not gonna pay the big influencers, who else y'all think they gonna look for? I will say, make sure you stand your ground, know your worth, because at the end of the day, they like to try, some of these brands who are not good people, they like to try to play this game of like, oh, well, you don't have X amount of following. It's like, okay, but if you reached out to me, what does that have to do with the quality of content that I'm giving you? Because if I'm giving you good content and you're gonna just use it to post on your page anyways, then you still need to pay me some good money in order for me to pay my bills. Because the same way I'm having to sit down, do my hair, make sure, if it's not a makeup brand, do my makeup, and make sure my nails look good, and make sure I look presentable, so that way you can have content to post, the same way that these other influencers that don't put half of the energy into these partnerships with y'all do, then you could and should definitely pay me. So just make sure that y'all never stop posting. Don't delete content, repurpose it if you feel like it didn't perform well. Sometimes it might have just been the SEO. Sometimes, like, you know, repurpose your content. And I don't want to sit on here and be like, oh, like, this is the formula, and if you do XYZ, then this is how you'll be able to do this full time and quit your job and make a living, because there is no right way to do this. The only right way is consistency. And I think that myself and a lot of other people, that's something that we tend to fail at doing, is remaining consistent and then feeling away when we're not seeing the results. So my goal is to, at least by the end of the month, be eligible, if not close to eligible, close to being fully eligible for the YouTube partner program. This brow pomade has dried out, because this is why I don't like drinking and doing my makeup on live, because I left it untopped. So I'm trying to like use my mixing medium to bring it back to life. Brows are done. They're done. That was the NYX brow tint pen that I used to finish it up. We will be back when inventory gets in, so I can show y'all a real brow tutorial. And that might be what I do, is like dedicate a video to showing people how to use it, because I know brow pomade is not necessarily everybody's favorite, but I love a good brow pomade. It makes the process quicker, especially if your brows are laminated. I'm only showing this because I didn't remember. I'm gonna use the shade Ada from, what is this damn thing called? From the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette, to warm my face back up. I definitely like to use some shadows for blush. I feel like it definitely adds. And y'all know Juvia's Place pigmented as hell, so it's definitely gonna give what it needs to give. I need to stop turning to the side when I do blush to make sure my face is symmetrical. I do my eyes really quick. And we're gonna start to wrap this up a little bit. I feel like this shit was kind of like all over the place, but what's new with me? Anyways, so as far as makeup is concerned, and me doing this full time, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm getting very close to wanting to go and get a corporate job. I just feel like when you an entrepreneur, like, man, make sure you got a plan for at least 3-4 years out, for real. Some people can just wing it, but for me, being somebody who literally gets consumed by their emotions, this has just been a very emotional experience for me. And I feel like every plan that I had, everything I just knew that I was gonna do as far as my career is concerned, has kind of been flipped upside down, and it's a little disappointing. And right now, like as of right now, today, and me filming this, I am a little discouraged. I'm okay with sharing that, because by the time this comes out, I'm sure I won't feel that way, or maybe I will, but just me sharing it and putting it out into the atmosphere, and knowing that there are other entrepreneurs and people who have gone through what I've gone through, being exactly where I'm at right now, it definitely will make me feel a lot better to be transparent. Because I think that when people get on social media and they look at people who are like entrepreneurs or they're influencers or whatever, I'm not saying that everybody is faking it until they're making it, but I will say that, y'all know, like, a lot of the work that I do as a makeup artist is working with, you know, social media personalities or celebrity, and a lot of these people just be faking it until they make it. And I get it, but it's like, I don't want to have to fake it. I want my hard work to be rewarded. And I just think that I'm in a space right now where it's just like, just stay the course and you're gonna be okay. Like, it's gonna work out the way that it's supposed to. Regardless of what gets thrown your way, it's gonna work out. But last night got really bad, y'all. Like, I was like literally drowning in my own tears because, yeah, like I just got some really unfortunate news yesterday that really kind of like stressed me out. But like I said, when I'm in this space, there's only but so much that I can do. I can't sit here and pout and cry about it. All I can do is what I can do, which is hustle, go back to the drawing board, and keep it pushing. That's why I'm sitting in front of this camera doing right now, using the platforms that I have to introduce y'all to my brand, to introduce myself to brands, and to talk to y'all, so that way I can create more opportunities for myself. And yeah, like that's just the way that the ball rolls. I've also learned in this process, and I'm not sure if I talked about it, I probably did, but I'm gonna say it again, so just in case anybody creeping on my YouTube channel, they definitely know what it is. I am all out of favors for everybody. I am all out of patience for everybody. It's been a huge eye-opener, I will say, to go into entrepreneurship and just see how much more people can suck. And I feel like, you know, getting to a space in my life where I'm having to only acknowledge the good, and like, you know, people be like, oh, just focus on where the love is at and focus on the people who show up for you. And it's like, I get it, but what makes me react is the people who don't show up for me still having the audacity to act as if I owe them something. This is probably neck and neck with year 2022 for me. This year started out so amazing. And I'm still blessed, like, regardless, but just like the opportunities, the first half of this year was just amazing with everything that I had lined up. And I feel like to feel what I'm feeling right now, having to cut people off, not having certain things up and running like how I intended to have them running, and unfortunately the people who are responsible for contributing to me not being where I want to be, because it was literally not, you can't blame anybody else for your failures, but you can when it is a joint effort and you're the only one that shows up to the commitment. So I've just been in a space of, I don't know, I've just been really depressed, y'all, and I'm not embarrassed to say that out loud, but like, that's honestly, that's just, there's no other way to express the way that I feel other than I've been feeling depressed. So I'm using the liner from 427 Beauty. This is the Lip Chaser in the shade Chalk. Alright, so the gloss shade that I'm going to be using today is called Baby Girl. It's literally one of my favorites. You guys are going to see me using a disposable wand because I still have my samples, and these are, damn, where are the disposable wands at? Oh, up under here. These are the samples, and I use them on my clients, so we don't do no double dipping over here. Yeah, it's the shade Baby Girl. But back to what I was saying, just about like life and just being disappointed by a lot of people. And I think that I'm at a point where I'm ready to ask God, please stop showing me people character, because I know sometimes you don't know if you've healed or things have gotten better unless you go into those same environments or you're put in those same circumstances. And I'm just asking for it to stop. because the way that I feel and where I'm at in life right now and how sensitive I am being on this entrepreneurship journey, I'm about to start reacting, and I don't want to do that. Because one thing about me, I gotta already be annoyed, or you have to have tried me one too many times to get me to react. But now I'm at a space where it's just like, I can't, I won't, and I'm not. Like, I'm too sensitive right now. I have so much riding on me making my dreams come true, and I just don't have the patience to keep letting people play with me, play on my time, play in my space, play with my money. It's just not gonna be good. And so I've just been in a space where I've been having to remove people to save and protect myself, because at the end of the day, I do have a lot on the line, and I don't want to let a few moments of frustration mess me up. This smells so good. Oh my God, it smells so good. It has been a time, honey. Actually, I'm gonna use my Muse Beauty lip. I'm gonna use my Muse Beauty lip gloss in the shade Glaze. If you guys don't know, Dre and Nicole, if y'all are unfamiliar with Pour Minds, which y'all shouldn't be, because literally that show is everywhere. They are my clients, and Drea also has her own cosmetic line. She has some really, really good products as well. But I'm gonna use her clear gloss up top of my lip combo, just to make everything blend together. Just something about the way that clear gloss comes in and take everything to the next level. You know, the typical shit, having to cut people off and readjusting my life and trying to navigate this entrepreneur space. I don't know what else kind of content you guys want to see from me, because right now I feel like all that I have with the products that have been coming in and all of the PR is for me to just give y'all videos on the products that I've been receiving in PR and pretty much having you guys test them out with me. So maybe that's something that I can start, is like, while I'm still considered a micro-influencer, because I know that my brand is going to grow, this platform is going to grow. So at least while I am a micro-influencer, I want to get something started for you guys, just to review the products that I've been given, so that way you guys know that these particular brands work with micro-influencers, but also allowing you guys to see what I'm using or how these products work and getting my honest opinion, because it's not only giving me content to put out, it's giving you guys content to consume. It's also giving you guys an inside look of brands that will work with smaller influencers, and then also I was giving the brand something to work with if I like the products. So that is pretty much it. I'm going to put on some earrings and I will come back and close out this video. All right, I did want to put some earrings on, but I forgot while I was doing my makeup to use this RCMA powder. It is my favorite in terms of keeping oils and stuff in check. That blush ain't no joke. My skin still look a little wet. So this is it for the final look. I know that Chit Get Ready With Me was all over the place, but I think that that's kind of like a thing. If y'all even like that type of content, and you know that it's gonna be all over the place. But nonetheless, this is the final look. All the products will be listed down below in the description box. I can't wait to start sitting down and filming some of my influencer content for you guys. To be honest, I might do that tonight. We already got this face on, get the most out of my time and this makeup for you guys, so I can have some things to kind of like bulk edit for you all. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, for listening to me babble. And like I said before, whatever content you guys want to see as far as how I'm able to work with big brands with such a small following, definitely let me know. I can maybe film a Q&A, or if you guys want me to go live on here something one day and we can talk about it, I can set a date and we can get that started. So yeah, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.